welcome to the late afternoon show with Kyle Mulroon. I am, of course, Kyle Mulroon. Joined with me today is author, professor, scholar, Arthur Penderbridge. It's a pleasure to have you on this show, Professor.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm very pleased to be here. I can't wait to talk about my book. It's been a long journey to get here, and I just can't wait to talk about it.
You're pleased? Oh. Okay, sorry. Anyways, your book, you're here to talk about it. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, as I was saying, it's been a long journey to get here. I'm very happy I can talk about it now, and it's it's an autobiography of sorts. It's just a snippet into my life as a practitioner in my field of work, medical science.
Yeah, I gathered that from like the 6 pages I read. I just have one question for you. Who shat on your book, and why? Because honestly, all I read was shit.
Well, I suppose I...
Listen. I was physically unable to read past the first 6 pages because of how boring your book is. When they told me to read this for the show, I thought I was going to be interviewing Kim Jong-il. And I thought cutting a man's toes off and feeding it to him was the worst type of torture until I read those 6 pages of your book. Those 6 pages took 6 months off of my life. It drained me sexually.
Well, if you read past the first 6 pages, I think you would find it more interesting.
Yeah, you can start with an apology. Hold on to it until after the break. Now, here's a word from our sponsors.
I don't care! Catchy camcorder with DVD. Regular price $3.99. Right now, $1.99. Computer or laptop, only $1.99. DVD for $29 or DVD VCR for $49. Otherwise, I'll break my head. What do you want for my life? I'm giving you for $79. Home theater. If you don't buy for Crazy Vegan, you have a problem with your head.
You're doing great, Professor. Kyle, can I talk to you for a moment, please?
Yes.
What the hell was that?
What the hell's what?
What the hell are you doing?
I'm doing my job.
No, you are not. Now do what the hell I want you to do.
No, the hell I won't.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell's wrong with you?
1 minute till live.
Stop damaging our guest emotionally.
What are you talking about? Damn nerd's having the time of his life.
Here, I have some safe questions just in case of emergency. Now please, just try and act professional for once.
Whatever.
On the water, squat.
Welcome back to the late afternoon show. I'm TV's Kyle Mulroon, and we're going to continue our discussion on Arthur's book, I Have No Life. Okay, Arthur, what made you want to write books?
When I was younger, growing up, my mother she worked at a local printing company, and she loved books and writing and all that, and because of that, there were a lot of books around my house growing up, and I didn't have too many friends growing up, so books to me were pretty much like my best friend.
That's incredibly sad.
I guess so.
Okay, can you talk about your creative process or something?
Yeah, well, so when I do my writings, I usually have a million thoughts running through the back of my head, and when I decide which one I'm gonna choose to write upon, I do my research on it and cover all my bases, and that's usually my my process.
I am so bored right now. I'm actually starting to miss my math teacher.
Okay.
All right. Next question. When was the last time you got laid, man?
I've been married to my wife now for 20 years.
Not long, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. When it comes to love, it's more than just sex.
Yeah, tell that to Cheryl. Am I right? Anyways, what's in your wallet?
Why?
You know, like research purposes.
I don't see the need to why I have to answer that question. I thought I was here to talk about my book.
Yeah, and I hear you want to bang Cheryl. It says that here in my notes, I think. What's going on with that? Nothing? No comment? All right. Get this. A flamingo and a kangaroo are getting into a fist fight, all right? Who's your money on?
A kangaroo. I thought you had me here to talk about my book.
Okay. Back to shit we don't care about. What inspired you to write your book?
Well, I have to say my wife and 2 kids, they've really inspired me to, chase my dreams.
Dear God, you have kids?
Yeah, I have 2 sons, Bernard and Winston.
Wow, I don't know who I should feel sorry for. Your kids or the ones who have to bully them?
They're great. Bernard, he's very smart, and Winston, he's taken up the violin. He loves it more than the piano.
Yeah, well, hopefully they can get laid before you do.
They're 7 and 10 years old.
Oh, wow. Thank God, like that. At least they have time, right? I'd hate for them to turn out like you.
What are you implying?
I mean, come on, man. Like, you're rich, you write books, you're smart. Chicks dig that shit, man, especially Cheryl.
Are you married, Mr. Mulroon?
I certainly am to my smoking hot dime of a wife, Elizabeth. She's not the queen, but she's a queen to me, especially in the bedroom, if you catch my drift.
Hey, Kyle, your wife just called. She's filing a divorce.
Son of a... I work all day for that woman. Treat me like this.
Can I get some water?
Shut up! Half? She's taking half? What? You useless. You're fired. We're done. Okay, back to this bullshit. Let's play a game. Here's how the game works. Austin, he's gonna say a question, and you have to say the first 3 things that come to your head. All right, got it? Good.
Kyle, name the last 3 drugs you took.
Oh, okay, meth, cocaine, heroin. Whew.
Arthur, name 3 video games.
Duty, Call of, AGT, Speed for Need.
Name 3 things you hate about Arthur.
Oh, man, okay. His book, his personality, his face, I just want it. Oh, okay.
Name 3 places you can get alcohol in the TV studio.
Wrong! Okay, I know where you can get Mary Jane if you want.
And the winner is?
No one cares. Get off my stage. Go on, get out of here. All right, join us next week when we get Designer in here to talk about how he's does sound effects for Kung Fu movies. Yeah!